The early 2000s witnessed the unraveling of corporate scandal, with Anya and WorldCom at the epicenter. Other Edison, once a reputable auditing firm, become entangled in a web of deceit. Let's explore a critical moment where professional ethics clashed with corporate interest.
Good afternoon, Enroll CFO Charlene and CEO Su Yi. Thank you for meeting with me to discuss about the audit findings. Of course, Ms. Lin, we are confident that our financial reports are in order. I have been examining Enroll's financial statements. There seem to be differences, especially with the use of mark-to-market accounting.
Mark-to-market has allowed us to showcase unrealized gains, making our profit look impressive. Is a common practice.
And it keeps our shareholders happy. No harm done, just rest assured and everything is above board. Well, there have been some discrepancy. Discrepancy? What kind of discrepancy?
Andersen faced a conflict of interest as it proved both auditor and consulting service to Enroll. It blurred the lines of objective and independence.
You see, they are concerned about the accuracy of your financial statements. We have uncovered irregularities in your accounting practice.
Irregularity? It's incredible. Our finances are perfectly sound.
Andersen's lack of objectivity compromised its ability to deduct fraudulent activities at Anya. The firm was more concerned with maintaining its lucrative consulting contracts than ensuring the accuracy of Anya's financial reporting.
Nevertheless, we must report the findings to the authorities. Do you know this will affect our stock price?
Andersen's close relationship with Enroll's management further clouded its judgment. Several Andersen employees had key positions at Enroll, leading to conflicts of interest and a culture of complicity.
Ms. Lin, I suggest you reconsider your position. Remember who signed your paychecks.
Unbeknownst to them, Andersen's compromise on integrity and objectivity was setting the stage of a disaster. The use of mark-to-market accounting, while legal, allowed Anya to create an illusion of higher profits, masking the underlying financial troubles.
However, my examination reveals more. Andersen did not follow proper audit standards, didn't verify Enroll's financial statement accurately, and didn't report important errors to audit committee.
Our finances are solid. Andersen has been auditing for years without any issues.
Enroll is thriving, and our financial statement accurately reflect the company's strong performance.
Little did they know, the financial statements were far from accurate. Andersen had failed to exercise professional competence and due to diligence and professional behavior in its auditing area, allowing errors of fraudulent activity to go unchecked. Further contribution to the financial misrepresentation.
I have noticed discrepancy in the financial statements, particularly in the valuation of certain assets. Well, that's just accounting nonsense. Nothing to worry about.
Our team works closely with Andersen to ensure accurate reporting. We will always have a close relationship with Andersen. They understand our business inside out.
Yes, they are particularly part of the teams. I must insist this difference shortly. This is critical of integrity. We can't afford any delays. The market is watching.
Hudson's breach of professional ethics was evident. The fundamental principles of professional competence, due care, and professional skepticism were cast aside for the sake for financial gain.
Have you seen this? It's a report from the Wall Street Journal about our financial operation. How could this information be leaked?
I have no idea, Su Yi. This is highly confidential information. Only a few people within the company have accepted it.
Su Yi and Charlene had always relied on Andersen's professionalism and integrity to uphold the confidentiality of Enroll's financial information, but now, faced with evidence of betrayal, they knew they had to take action.
I have to confess, without your consent, I disclosed some of Enroll's confidential information to third party. I'm deeply sorry for the breach of trust. What? Why you do such a thing? You know what sensitive our financial data is? I understand the gravity of my actions, and I take full responsibility. It was a lapse in judgment. I deeply regret it.
This is unacceptable. Ms. Lim, you have compromised the integrity of our company and violated our trust. We trusted Andersen to uphold confidentiality.
The breach of confidentiality by Andersen's auditor sent shockwaves through Anya's leadership, highlighting the importance of trust and discretion in the auditing process. As the investigation unfolds, Anya's management braces for the potential fallout from this breach of trust.
The Enroll scandal served as a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of upholding professional ethics in auditing. Andersen's failure to adhere to fundamental principles leads to its demise and trigger a wave of regulatory reforms aimed at improving the quality of financial reporting and auditing. The lessons learned from this dark period continue to shape the ethical landscape of the auditing profession. This, along with the failure to comply with the regulations like the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, aimed at preventing corporate fraud showcase the systemic problem within the auditing industry.
The bankruptcy of Iran sent shockwaves through the financial world, exposing significant loopholes in auditing standards and practice. In response, regulators swiftly implemented reforms to enhance transparency and accountability in financial reporting and auditing.
The collapse of Emirates was devastating. We must ensure such a tragedy never happens again.
Agree. We need a stronger regulations to protect investors and restore trust in the financial system. Absolutely. The XOX was a pivotal step forward. It established the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board to regulate and inspect the accounting industry.
XOS sounds promising. How does it ensure auditor independence and objectivity?
XOS prohibits auditors from providing non-audit service such as consulting or legal services. It helps preserve independence and objectivity.
That's reassuring. What about international standards?
The International Audit and Assurance Standard Board revised the international audit standards to enhance the communications, value, and relevance of audit reports. These changes strengthen the principle of integrity, objectivity, and professional competence.
It's clear that regulatory changes are necessary to protect investors and uphold the integrity of the auditing profession.
Yes, we must stay vigilant and ensure compliance with this new standard to rebuild trust in our financial reporting.
Agree. By embracing these reforms, we can create a more transparent and accountable financial system for all stakeholders.
Thank you for joining us today. Xueting, could you provide an assessment of the current auditing climate in the US?
Certainly. Since the Enroll scandal, there have been significant change in the auditing atmosphere in the US, largely due to the enhancement of the SOX in 2002. SOX aims to enhance transparency and independence in auditing by establishing the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board as an independent regulatory body. While these reforms have been beneficial in many ways, they have brought some challenges.
Wei, what are some of these challenges?
One major challenge is compliance costs and burdens associated with SOX and PCAOB regulations, particularly for smaller listed companies and audit firms. This could potentially reduce their competitiveness and innovation. Additionally, the scope and effectiveness of whistleblower protection programs are limited, which may deter individuals from reporting fraud or misconduct due to legal and personal risks.
Liu, despite these efforts to improve the auditing environment, audit misconduct still exists. Could you elaborate on this?
Certainly. While the number of audit defects discovered during the inspection has decreased over the years, it still remains unacceptably high. Issues such as fair value measurement and impairment testing continue to pose challenges. Auditor misconduct persists due to various factors including aggressive accounting approaches, client pressures, and unethical audit company procedures.
Sherry, so would you say audit wrongdoing are still common in the US?
Yes, audit misconduct remains a common and serious issue, not only in US but also globally. Well, there have been improvements in audit standard and regulatory measures. Audit failures still occur, albeit less frequently than in the earlier 2000s. These failures can include breaches of ethics, conflicts in and failures to identity material misstatements.
Thank you for your insight on this important topic. It's clear that while progress has been made, there are still significant challenges in ensuring the integrity and effectiveness of auditing practice.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. It's crucial to continue striving for improvements in the audit industry to maintain trust and confidence in financial reporting.